they combine urban development fund on the level of the region. And then quite very interesting and very simple case in Greece. So there is in Attica very simple projects for 10 school buildings. They establish such urban development funds and then they invest in from the side of the state, from the side of local authorities, and get additionally European sources and build up 10 school buildings. So to go to the conclusions, what we can learn from those experiences we have in European Union, we can say that successful urban development, sustainable development is not possible. It's not possible with clear strategic objectives and proper tools to be prepared and execute. So if there is no strategy, if there is no vision, what you really want on the level of the city, there is no reason to find financial sources and play game with private investors. So you really have to know what you want. So, and I believe that Ogun State knows what wants in this area. So that's why it's very important that national and the regional authorities should be aware of necessity to provide specific support to urban areas through the location of financial sources. So if there is no political will to do that, if there is no priority to support urban development, then there is no sense to do that. Because when you do and then you run urban development, then you need specific support. It's not so simple just to invite foreign investors. They would come and you have nice urban sustainable development. You get development, but in one area, in another area, and things are not connected. And you do not get sustainable urban development. That's why this political will and vision incredible important. And what somebody stressed yesterday, what is also very important, when you do that, you should create and find appropriate managerial structures and instruments. So if you send to such fund or to the holding fund, whatever persons politically supported and so on, you get very bad results. So you have to find professionals who would run such funds. On the level of European Union, it's quite, probably you know very well, it's mandatory, you have to have procedure, tender, and then you pick up the best possible management team, and then this team can run such fund. You can do such, for instance here, such thing with international tender if you want, for sure. Then to help urban authorities in attracting private sector investment and additional resources, so there should be created some preconditions crucial for private sector intervention. So you have political will, you have potential and so on, and then you have to create necessary preconditions to run urban development. So what are such preconditions? For instance, integrated urban plan. For instance, you have to have local econometric models. You have to have assessment, what you do, what you can expect and how to do things. And for private investors, for sure, it's necessary to have risk-return assessment methodology and tools. So there are many such comprehensive things which have to be fulfilled if you want to be successful. So then what is also quite very important, when you do that, when you create such thing, then you have to have a system to monitor them. So you have to create, you have to run, you have to find financial sources, and then you have to monitor, constantly monitor. That's something what they were talking also yesterday, and you know that very well. And then, what is quite very important, a strategy cannot be implemented without financial instrument. So, If you talk about that, if we are very happy that we like urban development, and there is no financial strength, and then there is no idea where to get financial sources, no sense. Better not to do it. Better not to talk about that. But also, what one should not forget is financial instrument is overall meaningless without an adequate integrated strategy. So it's also foolish to find money whenever, with goodwill, and then you do not have proper strategy and you don't have managerial structures to run that. So you should watch out. So you should have integrated approach to do that. That's the only way how you can succeed with such very sophisticated and complicated project. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope I'm not too long. I strongly believe, Mr. Governor, First Lady, I strongly believe that Ogun State is capable and prepared to successfully use possibilities and capabilities of European Investment Bank. You can do it. This conference shows me that you are on the right track, that you have vision and you have capable people to execute it. Basically, you can be model for Nigeria and Africa. So you have all the reasons to be self-confident on the track you have chosen for the sake of your people and your country. And I wish you all the best. God bless you.